To God be the glory. Kema yezi kosa kuna MVP. Ndo maana sina ngori. Najua nina kwa tumisi IDP. To him be the glory. Ameniinua mimi VIP. To God be the glory. So skia story.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, can you guys see me? How you guys feeling? You guys are feeling amazing? Mmekula? Have you guys eaten? Mmeshiba? Ama, you guys need some, you need some more? I think Collo ndo atawashibisha. Yes. Yes, so once again, welcome to Collo's listening party. Can I get a round of applause for Collo? Yes, 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 yes. So, as I'd mentioned earlier, my name is Abigail of Ongeza Volume, and we will be the hosts for today. We'll be hosting this listening party, and we have the honor and the privilege of inviting onto stage the amazing Anto. Is Anto ready? Anto? Hi, Anto. Yes, so we're going to get the opening remarks from Anto, and he's going to tell us a bit more about who Collo is. I know we all know who Collo is, right? Right? Yeah, we all know who Collo is. We're going to be as interactive as possible. Nitawasumbua sana. So yes, Anto is going to give us some opening remarks, and then we're going to call the superstar onto stage, okay? Okay? If possible, you guys can come closer to us so that we can start officially, okay?
Right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Yeah, some energy. My name is Anto. We are part of Team Collo. Mine is just a quick opening remarks. First is to tell everyone who's here a big, big thank you for coming. Meskia, thank you very much for coming to this Collo listening party. It's been a journey, and I think this is a culmination and a beginning of another journey that we're getting into. We work for a company called Peach Marketing, together with Collo's company called Taji Records. We've been involved in the project of relaunching Collo. There's a lot in store, a lot. And we'll leave it to him to take us through the journey and what he's working on and where he's been and what he's doing and what we want to do. But just as a quick opening remarks, I'd just like to give you a bit of a history on who Collo is. His other name is called Majale, or Collins, or Mike. Yeah, and please, today we're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy. There's some good music that we're going to be listening to, so let's have a good time. I think you need to get your welcome drink. And then after that, we have a cash bar. So there is more you can have to drink and have a good time. Yeah, but he's called Collins Majale, a.k.a. Collo. He's an East African musician, a creative entrepreneur hailing from Nairobi, Kenya. Also celebrated of King of Rap. Mnakubali Collo ndo King wa Rap. Yeah, and the King is back. Yeah, born in August 1985, so the guy is turning 40 soon. Anakaa mdogo lakini ameficha miaka. But yeah, rose to stardom with the award-winning group Kleptomaniacs. Can I hear for Klepto? If you know Klepto, one of the biggest groups that came out of Kenya. And later he established a solo career of his own, as well as featured works, having top charters like Hingoma with Nikki, Party Don't Stop with Kamula. And you all remember Bazokizo, the funny dance he had. That was one of the last songs I think we remember him with. Yeah, but there's a lot of new stuff, good stuff that he has, and that's why we're all here. We're here to listen, celebrate, critique, ask, as we get into this journey of relaunching him. There's big plans that he has, album, EPs. There's a lot coming up. But he also found success in the media and entertainment industry, in radio and TV, with shows on, and also he worked in the agency, for those who don't know, in copywriting. At some point he was in Scanad, I remember. So he's very versatile. Beyond the music, he's a true 360-degree artist. He's celebrating about 20 plus years in the industry, in music and recording. But he's also passionate about matters boy child, and is an ambassador for Sauti ya Kijana, or SYK. You know, boy-child issues, nini. I think people have always fought for the girl child. Somebody needs to fight for the boy child, because then we have a balance. Yeah, but then there's a foundation, so the artist championing, and it's also nurturing new talent. So it's not just about Collo. Collo is just, a platform to also allow new artists. And I've seen him work with new artists, new producers, Kina Trevor. Sindio, he's really looking out for new producers that he can get new sound, a different approach to the music. And that he does through his Taji records. So that's what he does. But also beyond that, and very important to him, is about wellness. That is mental health. That's something he's very passionate about. Because as we have body health and everything, we also have to make sure our mental health is taken care of. And I think we all go through our mental issues or health issues. Yeah, that's it. With that said, Collo is back. King is back. It's exciting. We can't wait to see where this journey will take us. We all hope you'll be with us in this journey. And yeah, so without further ado, allow me to reintroduce to you Collo. Twende kazi.
MCs flani wametutusi atima lyrics zetu mazeni za upuzi na heri sisi hao wamejana virusi kumangana kila mahali kama mambuzi tuendelee ama tusiendelee tuendelee ama tusiendelee that tender she can give you a good one she can get it she can give you she can get it she can give you she can get it she can give you and that's why I'm yemelea and that's why I'm haya basi wacha ni wape stories kizeni pote geni sikio lami eyo wapende wasipende eyo wapende wasipende eyo wapende eyo wapende eyo wapende eyo wapende wasipende I'm never gonna say that wapende wasipende bado niko nina muktadha wa kuchambua mchambuliko mchanganyiko Shangilia, viranga frilia, Mr. DJ, twende kazi we. Shorty nataka wakati nipakate mini skati na shati nivue mpaka mwenyewe useme utaki girl. The way you popping lazima nikustaki girl. For my boys, my sister, what every time kwenye pub, kwenye bar, kwenye club, make any noise. Represent where you're from, sing along with a crazy voice. Making me don't stop, this party don't stop, don't stop, this party don't stop, it's going on and on. Let me give your body a job, employ a new technique. Wait a minute, let me clarify, the way you maneuver I can't deny, so scream. Jack on the beat.
Finally we're here.
The day is here.
The day is finally here.
It is here.
Yes, so thank you guys for making time to come here. For Collo, he's the reason we are all here. So just a few house rules before we start with Collo. Today is a listening party, okay? Can I hear listening party?
Listening party.
Yes, so we are here to do what? To listen. So we're going to keep the noise on a minimum. The noise on a what?
Minimum.
Yes, the noise on a minimum. We're going to be listening to amazing jams by Collo, and I hope you guys are going to like them. So we're going to get right into it. Ebu tusalimie tusikie sauti yako.
Niaje bro. Niaje sister. Nina walala. Now checking. Mad love. Asanteni sana.
Yes. So, wanauliza kwani Collo ulienda?
Tuseme self-reflection ni muhimu. Self-awareness iko in the same line. So, kujitafuta na kujiface pia ni muhimu. Unapitia mapanda shuka. Unafind venye unaweza jireinvent. So, unaweza sema nimekuwa niki learn a lot na pia na relearn na pia ku-unlearn in some areas. Yeah. Tunaweza sema kituka hiyo.
Na tumeona hapo nje something in regards to Taji Records. Could you tell us what Taji Records is?
Well, kuna extension ya Taji Records ni, first of all, ni record label that we got to register the record label last year together with some partners of mine. Special shout out to Mr. Mozart and Mr. Kicks. Kicks uko ndani ya nyumba. Hapo sawa Mashone, karibu sana na kucheki mazee. Karibu sana ndugu. Respect. Hapo sawa. Yeah, so Taji Records is a record label that we registered last year. But there's a story behind Taji Records, and perhaps I'll start there. So, juu ya ku self-reflect na hiyo awareness, just kuona venye tunaweza grow, I set up a venture called Sauti ya Kijana Foundation, which is Psych, basically, Psych Foundation, which is a non-governmental organization set up to reach out to at-risk youth, more specifically boy child. You know, as an artist unajua msanii ni kioo cha jamii, na kuna zile vitu tunapitia mazee kama wasanii, especially imta yetu inaitwa a beautiful nation called Kenya, and I could feel it in my spirit that there's a huge gap in seeing how we can address the issue of things like wellness, because Collo is all about music and wellness. And so I was more eager about wellness and mental health for boys. You know, that's something that I was passionate about. And so by extension, your venture ya Sauti ya Kijana unajua ni kitu ina need to take time. We registered the NGO in 2015. We got approved in 2018.
Amazing. A round of applause for Collo for that. Tumesema tuna prioritize the boy child.
Maze boy child ni kiba na unajua maze madem ndo make decisions about vitu mob sana. But pia lazima kuwe na empowered boy child. So wacha tuone kenye tunaweza do. Ndo girl child pia apate na mtu ako tayari au sio?
Mtu wa maana.
Balance ni muhimu. Yeah.
Yes. You've spoken about wellness and reflecting on yourself. So bado wewe ni gospel artist?
Eyo swali maze ati nini?
Kwani bado wewe ni gospel artist?
So message ilifika, si ndio? Well, naweza sema mimi ni artist, no pun intended. I'm an artist of the gospel because the gospel is the truth. I got a chance to express myself and be vulnerable kidogo kuweza kuambia wasee niaje. Ebu imagine ikifika kwa wellness, kwa spirituality, hapa ndo niko wasee. But wacha ni use example ya Kanye West. Kanye West ni artist, alidu album inaitwa Jesus is King. Did he become a gospel artist?
Swali kwenu.
He also did Jesus Walks. Unaona? Hip hop ni gospel, hey. Sindio? Kama reggae. Safi sana. So yeah, I'm an artist, a storyteller. I got a chance to share with the world my spiritual side kiasi, but that was something that is definitely personal to me. But yeah, I stand as a witness that there is a God and, you know, love is ultimate.
Amazing, amazing. It's beautiful. Yes, so you see all these beautiful people in this room.
Na wacheki maze, nashukuru sana. Hebu kwanza makofi yenyu iko wapi for yourselves, man. Thank you for pulling up. Thank you so much once again. I appreciate it.
Yes, we are all here because of you. So, tunataka kujua mbona umetuleta hapa? Why are we here?
We are here to listen to some music. Kuna boy yangu fulani anakuanga na ufala but nampenda. Anaitwa Calvo. Sijui kama bado ashafika. Kwa meeting yetu, actually how we ended up being here in this location is courtesy of a listening party that was done here. Special shout out to Awesome and Rain. Dr. Rain uko ndani ya nyumba. Nimemcheki mali. Asam na Rain walifanya listening. So you know, tulisema in the same light, I collaborated with them in their album, a song called Simba. And I was like, yo, I think Calvin said something. He said, Collo, Maze uko na so much stories about this country and life in general. I feel you just need to shut up and make some music. And I told him, okay, let me put all that. Wacha kazi bonge. So we are here to listen to some of the music I put out. And what I would like to put out, na naeza penda sana ni get feedback yenyu ya venye tunaweza peleka hii kitu.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So, since we already know Collo from the past, I want us to know Collo from the present, the right now Collo. Yes, so I want you to tell us about your 2023 journey. How was 2023 for you? That is last year.
Last year.
Nimeguza roho.
Hapo maze ni noma juu, it's been a journey, of course. I started off my career when I was really young. And your safari, it's a musical safari, I'll call it that. But as of last year, I only managed to put out 2 tracks. And, you know, putting out music consistently is not that easy as people may think it is, because for you to be able to create, you need resources. And they say music is a very expensive sport if you're going to do it professionally. So at the time, I just, I think I was, by end of 2022, I'd left Kisumu. I'd attended the National Music Festivals. This was just after the election 2022. Music director, Mr. Mozart, aliniambia fanya hivi, ebu endo clean masikio zako. Just go and attend the music festivals. Clean your ears up, then decide what you want to do with your music. So, while I was in Kisumu, I tried radio kidogo. I did a show. I actually did radio at Urban Radio. I had a show called The Crisp Breakfast with a guy called Harry. So it was Harry and Collo. And I kept the job for about 20 days before I was given a show cause and
20 days?
20 days. So, you know, after that, I remember Kix was coming in from, he was going to do some stuff in Siaya, and he was telling me, yo, what next, bro? And I was like, wow, the working culture there, I couldn't hack staying there. So I had to come back and regroup. For me, I was also going through therapy. Mental health is real. There was a lot that had happened, you know. So we did a couple of lives. I used to go live every day for 85 days. Between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. in what I used to call the EA flight. And then we did weekly between June and October. We did about 22 episodes. And in between that, I got an offer. Someone called me randomly and told me, yo, Collo, so you come and do a show. Do you do shows anymore? That was a question. And this time it's a club show. And, you know, I hadn't been into a club, like doing a club show in like 9 years. So he just said, your fans want to just hang out with you. You don't have to perform. Come and hang out in Nakuru. So we did that with Mozart. That was crazy because that's just another story altogether. But this is 2023. So we came back and Mozart told me, yo, there's a demand for your live performances also clearly. But let's put out some music first of all. So I got a chance to put out, we worked on some music called Haina Gina. We're looking for a name for it to date. So, yeah, I worked on Haina Gina. And, yes, later on that year, I think we did something else too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I want you guys to get a listen into the music that Collo put out in 2023. They are 2 jams. So on the decks here we have Rude Boy. A round of applause for Rude Boy.
DJ Rude Boy 254.
Yes, so Rude Boy, could you plug us to the nice stuff? Yes.
Where we vote for Uganda, Uganda vote for us.
DJ Rude Boy, pull it up from the top, from the top. From the top, that sample started a little bit later. From the top, bro.
As Africans, I think we need a voters exchange program. Where we vote for Uganda, Uganda vote for us. Not that old man, the musician. Oh. And then they are looking at us like, what a choir.
Yes. Akili nywele tutapita mitiani na flying colors ka kichwa ya tekashi. Pia tuko mbele ka dere ni kidhani. Applying hours tuko biz usikashi. Flow bado bie, bado I say. Trust and obey, wanajua form ni gani. Karashian roulette Buddha, hapa usiplay kuna order of the day. Niko sure form ni gani. Unauliza, kitaeleweka, skiza. Lakini usitetemeke si miujiza. Mizani zipo tele za kuigiza. Mistari teki tingisha kichwa ni kamba anaitika. Usikatae neno ilishakubalika. Piga lap ndo ujojo waifika. Kila mukoro ana siri ya kupika au vipi? Asiyetembea usema mamake pekee ndo anajua kupika. Dunia ina Afrika nasi tuko East Africa. Kenya ina Wakenya, tofauti ni ukabila. Hatuwezi gawanyika hapa, Yesu ndiye pila. So daima mimi Mkenya, injili itasikika. Niko on meaning tuko live in your speakers. Pick a bone, you cannot survive in my sneakers. I'm sicker though, not a surprise that I'm slicker. Volume iko sawa, beat ni nazika. Kamkuyo na usapere, wakale wana ukale. Mkamba na ukao na wajaka wana ujadhe. Meru ni merume kosto, kuna Mswahili Mluya ana ulunje. So flow ina ujasiri. Wendo pota mindo clay god. No Harry Potter hapo uchawi yezi play lord. DJ Khalid anajua we the best ama. Juna Joshani bless me ni western na. Yes. Bado tunatafutia ngoma jina. Wanasema kufanya kazi na Collo imekuwa difficult. Jua mezoea kumanipulatiwa. Since wako so religious na ko spiritual. Siwezi compromise, why hallucinate? Usi confuse kanisa na uchawi. Hizi cult na bia kikemea siku implicate. Ni the so-called believers wanna chase miracles. Wanazo advertise waki-congregate. If you can't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Back down for nothing, stand tall kabeni hin. Nina chembe cha imani katikati kabeli ring. Napenda vile ina sound, I can call for anything. Kama hasira ni hasara, tuwezi kosana. Flow kali uliza oji na ndo God papa. Hot and sweet hapo sawa niko hot sana. Ni yule MC mfupi na simoji. Oops, Kituka hiyo. God be the glory. Amen. Make we do this. Fourth man. Holy Ghost bars. Twende kazi.
Wazazi walianza huruma. Mimi kazaliwa auta. Kidogo ndoa ikachuchuma. West ikakuwa ndo mtaa. Saint C, Mac. Kiuna tulipanda hadi patch. Toka form 2 tuka form crew. Ikakuwa mega yani catch. Okay, joto ibambe, moto iwake, ndo tuipate. Joto iashe irori na nare kidogo kabriz. Please be at ease, thought tujikaze, flow tuitambe. Flow tuitambe, utake ustake, ndo tuitande. Fire! tunateketea. Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu tu twamtendereza. Yesu juu ndiye Ebeneza. Fire! Tunateketea. Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu tu twamtendereza. Yesu juu ndiye Ebeneza. From secular vuka to gospel, gospel vuma to secular. Permanent home see your hostel though, temporary ndio regular. South C, South B, hema tushadunga hadi West B. Na la starehe gangara, hata bila sherehe na ngea. Joto ibambe, moto iwake, ndo tuipate, ndo tuiashe. Fire, fire, irori na nare, kidogo ka breeze. Slow, please be at ease, though tujikaze. Kuna fire, tunateketea. Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu tu twamtendereza. Ni Yesu juu ndiye Ebeneza. Fire! Tunateketea. Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu tu twamtendereza. Ni Yesu juu ndiye Ebeneza. Na hatujafika hapana. Nani tena kasi Ebeneza? Hilo jina litasikika. Who else kasi Ebeneza? Anapoita naitika. Njia ashatengeneza ndo napita kwa hakika. Pia anatekeleza. Fire! Tunateketea. Holy Ghost anateketeza. Kuna fire. Yesu tu twamtendereza. Ni Yesu juu ndiye Ebeneza. Fire! Tunateketea. Kuna fire. Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu tu twamtendereza. Ni Yesu juu ndiye Ebeneza. Kuna fire!
A round of applause. Amazing, amazing. Yes, so those were the tracks that were released in 2023. The first one was Haina Jina, and the second one was Fire. Do you guys love those tracks? Yeah? Yes. So, Collo, could you tell us more about Haina Jina?
Haina Jina has an interesting story to it. The original track was shared with me by DJ and Raf a long time ago. And I think I was supposed to do some collabo on it with a guy called Starboy from Ghana. But then the producer of the track vanished. I think it was some South Sudanese guy. Then I ended up writing the song while traveling from Kabarak. I joined Kabarak University in 2017 to pursue my music. I did a first course in it. Then I started another course. And while coming back from one of those trips, because I used to drive to Nakuru every Monday morning to catch the morning class. Then I come back Fridays. So I wrote that song while driving back from Nakuru and shelved it. So while we're going through the tracks one day with a friend that was helping me push my stuff, is called Mr. Gakuru. Yeah, he loved it. He was like, yo, bro, Maze, what are you doing with this song? I'm like, it's just in the archives. What's up? He's like, no, you need to put this track out. And while he was pushing me to release the track, I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, man, just put it out. Because at that time, while he was really pushing me to release that track, he unfortunately lost his wife. And that song saw him through that moment. So I had to release it, you know, just for that moment. And if you watch the music video, which was shot by the Kenya Film School students, at the very end we say in loving memory of Shogo. So R.I.P. to Shogo. That's just a small story behind Haina Jina.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's really sentimental. Thank you for sharing that with us. Yes, so the next song that has been played is called Fire.
Fire.
Na tunasikia ni kama sijui unaji-describe. Are you talking about your life?
Well, it's a synopsis of the fire experiences I've gotten to enjoy here. You know, at the very beginning I say fourth man. If you know, you know. And then I say, wazazi walianza huruma, mimi nikazaliwa auta, kidogo ndoa ikachuchuma, west ikakuwa ndo mtaa. Saint C, Mek, Kiuna tulipanda hadi patch. Saint C ni St. Christopher's. That's the school I started off with. Then Mek, Moi Educational Center. I went to Kiuna for like a term before I joined Nairobi school. So Kiuna tulipanda hadi Patch. Now funny thing is, Kiuna is just, it was down the hill, you could be able to see Patch. So Kiuna tulipanda hadi Patch. Toka form 2, toka form crew, ikakuwa mega yani catch. Sijui kama umecatch. So it's just a synopsis of the life experience. If you're really a Collo fan, you unaweza relate. But you know, I'm inviting you to start streaming the music. So fire is just the fire experiences that I've been able to enjoy throughout my music career.
Yes. So that's 2023, right? So we enter 2024 now.
Yeah.
The year that we are in.
Yes.
And you decide, I think the fans need some more music. And you release Grace.
Yeah.
So talk to us about Grace.
Grace is one of my favorite tracks because as opposed to, you know, the different dimensions in writing music, this is a prayer. This was just for me because of everything else that had happened before going to Kisumu in 2022. So in 2021, I randomly got an invitation to attend a concert in Tanzania. Now, I wasn't being called because I had a popping song then. And, you know, before I'd done a concert in Tanzania, that was... The last time I was in Tanzania before then was in 2013 as a copywriter when I was working at an agency at them. But before that, it was 2005 at a festival. So in 2021, I got a chance to visit Tanzania again for the concert. It was a rap concert. It was called A Moment Before the King. So special shout out to Born Kings. They're the guys who invited me randomly. They're like, yo, Collo, we just want you to come and bless us at this event. So I went, visited some studios there. I met a producer called Taz Goemi from Fisher Records. He played me a couple of stuff, but he played me this beat. And I was like, yo, man, what's this? And he's like, is this what you want? I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm connecting with. So at the time, I wasn't sure about the track, like what am I going to do on that track, but my spirit ilikuwa ishakubali hiyo track. So I come back to Kenya, that's like in 2021, end of 2021, and you know, unfortunately one or two things went south then, and I just needed a space to express myself, and this beat then came to become significant at that point, and I just needed to pray to God in music. So it wasn't about anyone else at that point. It was just about me and God. That's the story about Grace.
Okay. So, Rude Boy, could we have a listen at Grace?
Not that I love you, but you just love me. Not that I chose you, but you chose to choose me.
Difficult, but not impossible.
Not that I loved you, but you just loved me. Not that I chose you, but you chose to choose me. Not that I'm worthy, sometimes annoying. Only your grace keeps me moving. Not that I'm perfect, I've got my dark days. Many mistakes, yet I'm not sentenced. Not that I'm stronger, sometimes I'm weaker. Only your grace keeps me moving.
Yeah, step by step, day by day, so sufficient. Omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. Still consistent, you're amazing. Riba, need persistence, I'm zero bracing. Si ati niko perfect, lakini kuna vile ineno ni asset. Nimeandika mistari nikaandisia mizani nikacheki life from a different aspect. Kanabii watakubali wapashwe, watatii wakadinali wanaswe. Papa wananitanga machale, nina raha ustawi tupate. Be magnified and magnified. Most high, you pay the price. I'm verified, sanctified, yeah, set apart, rectified. Sifu mola siku zote, moyo wangu ukiosha itakuwa safi, yeah. Na kuomba usichoke, roho yangu utapona, iko nini?
Not that I loved you, but you just loved me. Not that I chose you, but you chose to choose me. Not that I'm worthy, sometimes annoying. Only your grace I'm perfect. I've got my days. Baby, to these things, I'm not sentenced. Not that I'm stronger, sometimes I'm weaker. Only your grace keeps me moving.
L-O-V-E, unconditionally. Asante kwa purpose, na pia for destiny. Juni na legacy. Si Subaru, inje na ndich ni mali ni safi, yani mwili hekalu. Penye nia pana njia, aminia na sifia Mesia. Leo neema imefunguliwa, naomba rehema sitapunguziwa. Father, I worship and I give you praise. Before eternity all of my days. Juku na covenant, niko relevant. Ndo kwa maana ni neno na chase. Umeniweza, yote kwake Yesu Kristo. Siku hizi zina pressure. Knowledge, understanding, wisdom. Knowledge hawai kuwa pesa. Kazi piga kani bisto. Hatulali tunakesha. Mahitaji ya ni freedom.
Not that I loved you, but you just loved me. Not that I chose you, but you chose to choose
John
me.
3:16.
Not that I'm worthy, sometimes I know you. Only your grace keeps me moving.
Teach me to walk in your love, dear Lord. To be kind to myself and affectionate to others with brotherly love. I will overcome to become only by your grace.
A round of applause for Collo. Yes, nimesikia hapo reference ya wakardinali. Sijui unatuambia nini hapo?
Unajua mpendanga wase wenye wanapenda hip hop, and I believe hip hop is for open-minded thinkers. Au sio? So kuna kitu inaitwa wordplay na rhyme scheme. So nasema kana B watakubali wapashwe, watatii wakardinali wanaswe, papa wananitanga majale. So papa ni pope. Who's a pope? Who's a cardinal when there's a pope? Bars.
Bars. Can I hear you say bars?
So you know, I go in reference to anyone. Yotu ni wordplay. Kana B watakubali wapashwe. Na B unajua na B?
Yes.
Watatii wakardinali wanaswe. Bars.
Can I hear you say bars? Can you guys say bars?
So L-O-V-E, unconditionally. Asante kwa purpose na pia for destiny. Juni na legacy sio subari. Inje na ndich ni mali ni safi, yani mwili hekalu. Penye nia pana njia, aminia na sifia Mesia. Leo rehema imefunguliwa, naomba nehema sitapunguziwa. Father, I worship and I give you praise. Ni for eternity all of my days. Juku na covenant, niko relevant maze. What baba?
Yes. Can I hear you say D.E.P is back?
D.E.P's back.
D.E.P is back.
D.E.P's back, baze.
Yes. So can you tell us what D.E.P stands for? Najua.
Nasikia wase hapo.
Tuambie, what does D.E.P stand for? And prowess. Yes, so D.E.P means dope, expensive, and precious. And that is what Collo is, right?
Maze, bless up, maze.
Yes, so when you're posting the pictures and the videos, remember the hashtag is DEPisback, okay? Yes, and make sure to tag Collo, tag our beautiful venue, Mageuzi Hub.
Mageuzi, maze.
Yes, and tag ongeza_volume. So, there's a song that I've heard you've released.
By the way, before we just move to that release song, I want to say a special shout out to the lady who was on the vocals of that song, Grace. She's called Mira Mbepera. She's a worshiper from Tanzania. And I've never gotten to meet her face to face. That's the craziest part. So I cannot wait to perform with her live that song. Yeah. Maze, so show inakam, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, kuna show. Sabubu yenyu tu kuna show tunapanga. Sawa. So Mira Mbepera, I got a chance now through the producer to talk to speak with her over the phone. And she told me, yo, Collo, we are yet to meet, but when I wrote the chorus, as she was writing the chorus now, she was telling me that she knew that chorus needed someone. And she told me that she didn't know who that person was until the producer played her the track after I recorded and sent the vocal. So that's a special one.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yes, so there's a track by the title Cheza Biggy.
Yeah.
Yes, nimeisikiza, and I think you guys should also listen to it. So Rude Boy is going to plug us to Cheza Biggy.
To God be the glory. Kema yenzi kosa kuona MVP. Ndo maana sina ngori. Najua nina kwa tumisi IDP. To him be the glory. Ameniinua mimi VIP. To God be the glory. So skia story. Sichezi chini na sichezi mdogo. Tuashem devo juu sipendi uongo. Sisi kidogo sikupiki sogo. Flavor ndo tofauti na sisemi bongo. Flow iko top kumbe kuna soko. Zinaendanisha kachapati dondo. Kasela sianisha kuwa kigogo. Nashika mic uliza mbuvi Yesu ndo sonko. Ni muhimu kujiset. Ukipata unagawa cho karibu ndo uzidi zaidi. Kidole usiforget kimoja akivunji chao. Unaweza nawa sawa una ushindi. Unaicheza juu. Cheza bigi. Unacheza juu. Unaicheza bigi. Unaicheza juu. Unaicheza bigi. Unaicheza juu. Unaicheza bigi. Kumbe kuna nuru nilikuwa gizani. Bwana nashukuru nimevua miwani. Akili kani nywele mini big wig. I'm a bit short but a big shot by the way. Bila yeye kungekuwa na Collo. Inafaa nirudishe mkono. Nisha level up sitembei solo. Siwezi konda jua melala unono. Ni muhimu kujiset. Ukipata unagawa cho karibu ndo uzidi zaidi. Kidole usiforget kimoja akivunji chao. Unaweza nawa sawa una ushindi. Naicheza juu. Nacheza bigi. Mimi nacheza juu. Naicheza bigi. Naicheza juu. Nacheza bigi. Mimi nacheza juu. Naicheza bigi. Shetani ashindwe. Naweza confirm if you say so. Mistari chungu nzima acha up za play store. Uchawi kanisani mejana kumechacha. Usiingize tumbo joto ni gungwan kasacha. Adui wa Mkristo ni Mkristo. Usijishoot kwa mguu ulimi pisto. Kani kumbombi uletu mediscom. Na rewrite stories kiaristo. Muhimu kujiset. Tukipata tunagawa njo karibu ndo tuzidi zaidi. Kidole usiforget kimoja akivunji chao. Tushanawa sisi tuna ushindi. Naicheza juu. Nacheza bigi. Mimi nacheza juu. Naicheza bigi. Naicheza juu. Nacheza bigi. Mimi nacheza juu. Naicheza bigi. Naicheza juu. Nacheza bigi. Mimi nacheza juu. Naicheza bigi. Naicheza juu. Nacheza bigi. Mimi nacheza juu. Naicheza bigi.
Yes. Kwa hiyo wimbo unatuambia I'm a bit short.
I'm a bit short, but a big shot.
But a big shot.
One of us has to be the short one in the relationship.
One of us has to be the short one in the relationship.
Maze. I celebrate my height, Maze.
Yes.
It's unique. It's what stands out. Maze.
Yes. Yeah. So Cheza Biggy. You unatuambia nini kwa Cheza Biggy? What are you telling us? You're telling us to be big shots in the brain. What are you telling us?
Mindset to, nili notice, especially in the verse 3, if you listen, nasema shetani ashindwe, naweza confirm if you say so. Mistari chungu nzima acha apps za Play Store. Uchawi kanisani imejaa na kumechacha. Usiingize tumbo joto ni kunguan kasacha. Bars.
Bars. Every time Collo says bars, you say bars. Bars.
Bars.
Bars, yes.
So, I mean, you can't change someone's mindset, but at least you can try and improve it. So, Cheza Biggy is all about don't think small, don't play small, play big, think big. Don't limit yourself, basically. Cheza juu, cheza biggy. Usicheze chi? Usicheze chini, usicheze ndogo. Cheza juu, cheza biggy.
Amazing, amazing. Mmesikia hiyo? Yes. Make sure your mindset is right.
Maze.
Yeah. So, we're still in 2024.
2024?
Yes. And as recent as last week, you released a song last week. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Do you guys know what I am talking about? Z, on the 18th of October, you gave us an amazing song. You gave us Z-Anthem. Have you guys listened to Z-Anthem? Can I hear you say Z?
Z.
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 Yes. So, Z-Anthem. Before we even start playing it, can you tell us what Z-Anthem is about? To those who have listened to it and to those who are yet to listen to it.
Okay. So, special shout out once again to Mr. Anthony, who started off with the opening remarks together with his team from Pitch Marketing. Asanteni sana. What you might not know, that gentleman called Mr. Anthony is actually a great artist and a creative as well. In as much as he got into the other side of the business, we go way back, way back, but that's a story for another day. However, I'll say, when we met this year, we reconnected. He was like, yo, man, what are you doing with you and your music? I'm like, yo, man, I would love to put out some music. And so he's like, well, whatever it is you need, I got you. Let's put it out. So the question was, how do you come back to do music and release music consistently? And there's no way I would have come back without addressing, first of all, like reading the room, you know? So it's a fact that our nation is going through a serious transition. We just had a generation reject a finance bill. But because of all that and everything that happened, there was a need for me to like work on an EP. Then the idea of an EP went to me visit Mr. RS from Big Beats Afrique, great producer. He's the producer behind artists like Diana Cords, artists like Wakadinali. When Calligraph started off his career, RS is the one who took him off. So special shout out to RS, nilienda kwake. He introduced me to some of the beat makers that he's working out, some youngins. Maze, special shout out to Q. He's called Quincy Rifle. I also got to meet Trevor. Ako ndani ya nyumba. Q na Trevor ako ndani ya nyumba. Special shout out to you, Maze. So they played me some beats. I listened to about 42 beats for 8 hours to pick what do we kick off with. So we narrowed down to this beat, and I was like, yeah, I think this is a beat that we can start off the conversation with, and yeah.
Okay, so that is just the beat.
That's just a beat. That's about the beat. Special shout out to Q. That's Quincy Rifle who made the beat. He's a beat maker from Big Beats Afrique. Special shout out once again to RS and his entire team. Perhaps I'll just share a little bit something about the vocal direction of the track itself and what inspired that direction of writing it. And to help me do that, I would like to invite on stage a lady who, when the Maandamano kicked off, I saw something interesting that she posted around a scenario where kulikuwa na karao alienda kujaribu kutupatia gas maze. Hiyo kitu ikafanyika. And she did it so well, it ended up becoming a meme. It was a dark joke, but I appreciated what she did, and I said, you know, I would love to work with her to help me articulate that message, because in as much as I've put in the lyrics, not everyone is a hip-hop head, and some guys might miscommunicate you just because they don't listen, you know. But ladies and gentlemen, please, a round warm of applause to Miss Kaio.
I'm sure you guys will recognize the face once she gets onto stage. Continue giving her a round of applause, please. I'm a fan before you even start. This is the only news I watch.
Oh, thank you so much. Nina Tingeka sana. I'm here with the king. Hi, king.
Bless up.
My name is Miss Kahiro. I'd like to call myself a digital journalist. Yeah, utaniona kwa TV, but utaniona kwa TikTok giving you news in a very quirky way, in a very Gen Z way. So we say I am an Okwara who is a Gen Z. Yeah, that's fair?
Very fair.
Okay. Thank you. So, you guys know that your birth is not recognized until the government says that you were born. Yeah? You're not educated unless the government certifies that you are. You can't run a viable business unless you have government approvals. Kanjo tumekuwa nao. Your marriage is inauthentic unless the government stamps that you're married. Yeah? You can't claim lawful ownership of property unless the government again stamps that hiyo ni property yako. Diabolical, I know, but that's the reality. You can't drive your own damn car unless the government permits you to drive your car. You are a thief, in fact a criminal, if you run your business without giving the government a certain percentage. You're not even confirmed dead yet, unless the government says that you're dead. You see, clearly, the political space has a major impact in our lives. Yet someone somewhere will try to convince you to do some diabolical shit, like not participating in the process of choosing who is going to govern us. We need to choose the right people to put on those tables, on those seats. So what do we do now? You register as a voter, and you do what? Your PVC, update your PVC?
Lazima uupdate pia PVC yako.
Precisely.
Nani anajua PVC ni nini hapa ndani kwanza? Anyone who knows what PVC means? Personal private voter's card. Yep, that's it.
There you go. Imagine yo mnyama ndo yo mnyama.
Hiyo ndo shida sasa, hapo ndo shida iko.
Stay woke.
Maze.
So tunasemaje tunacheza biggy, and for us to do that is actually voting. Exactly. And let's talk about kidogo tu what has just happened with the bill ya kuongeza the terms. 200,000 emails were sent to the place, the whatever, the email to tumefanya nini? Ime crash. That's the word I'm looking for. Ime crash. You know, it's so beautiful. And I love that we are part of this story. Collo, thank you so much for being part of this as well as an oldie. We love you.
Hey, oldie tena.
We appreciate
Apo sawa.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. A round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. Asante sana. Twende DJ.
Yes. Mzee. Hii ni wale wa Z Generation Z Colony Z 2 times Z Tingalinga Ling ling. This time tunahakikisha itabidi tujiandikishe. BVC status yako iko vipi? Cheki hali uisahihishe juu. Nani anafaa aingie gava? System ina need kiongozi. Gonjwa akili ni bala. Kama akiba siasa haiosi. Revolutions finally here. King order loud and clear. It's now or never, time may come. Ring the alarm, ring the alarm. Wale wa Generation Colony. Sauti ya vizazi Chenya wa. Unless gava iseme bado tu uko hata kama ushanyuria. Pia ni muhimu ukimake chapa. kuna ile unachangia kuran gava. Unless gava iseme utabaindai na ukose kuikonya. Unless gava iseme mali si yako na ndoa si kuoa. Elimu ni muhimu certified. Charity begins at home. Uliza Ngilu. Piga tick niko verified indeed from the 254 Mbuzi minim sabibu. The revolution's finally here. Cocking ora loud and clear. It's now or never. Time me come. Ring the alarm. Ring the alarm. Walewa. Generation Z. D.E.P king wa rap man McolloM Z. Walewa Z. Generation Z. Yes. Sauti ya vizazi Genia was finance bill 24 to the reject. Yes 25 ni reset. Woo 26 to the fix for 2027. Still ill. Killing a demand ni respect. Sava iko wazi unaweza inspect. Meaning to go on for 2027. Ting-a-linga, ling-ling, ting-a-linga, ling-ling, ting-a-linga, ling-ling. Leo kuna jen tunajuaniwa. Walewa Generation Z. D.E.P king wa rap man McolloM Z. Mzee yes, sauti ya vizazi Genia was Gavani sisi. Sisi ndo gava. Kutoka silent ones, mabuma, Gen X, millennials, Gen Alpha, I see you baby. Tuko pajamo, tupendane, tuishi kwa amani au sio? Heshima lazima. Collo, king is back. Hey.
A round of applause for Collo. Generation what?
Z.
McolloM
Z.
Yes. So I want to hear from you guys. Does anybody have anything to say about Z-Anthem? I just want like one or two people. What do you think of the track Z-Anthem? Anybody? Come on, guys. You guys know. Oh, yes. I have somebody here.
Iyo wimbo zina bamba kabisa.
Asante.
Nimeenjoy kabisa.
Hapo sawa.
I love the call to action. I love the fact that you're using the political environment to boost and uplift Generation Z. Ina bamba, bro.
Asante sana mazee.
Amazing. Is there anybody else with feedback about Z-Anthem? Oh, not yet.
Hajatuambia yeye ni nani ndio watu tumjue.
Habari zenu watu, mimi naitwa Mzungu Mkali, mimi ni msanii na nimeshukuru sana kuja hapa. Asanteni sana.
Hapo sawa.
Amazing.
Oh, okay, hi.
Niaje?
Poa sana. I like the producer that you're working with.
Bless.
I like the beat behind. It has a very good foundation. And I've listened to you growing up ever since I was small. I feel like this is some good solid work, but I feel you're still holding back for some funny reason. But this is very good, and I'm proud you're keeping the sound alive that has an identity of its own. Keep up.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Keep up.
Yes.
Are you holding back? Are you gonna give us your all?
Well, I'm about to.
Yeah.
If you let me.
Amazing.
Yeah,
anybody else with feedback? Atutaki kufungia mtu. How do you like Z-Anthem?
Wagwan.
Yo
man. My name is Major Peterson. So, Collo, we've listened to you from back in the day. This is an amazing job that you've done.
Thank you.
And better yet, you will listen to the lyrics and the current, the current thing in the atmosphere. Currently, you get. So you're basically speaking about what everybody wants to be spoken. Okay? So that is really, really amazing. Glad to hear you back in the scene. Okay? So, we keep doing this, right?
Hapo sawa.
For sure. Coloni.
Z.
Hapo sawa, maze, bless up.
Amazing. D.E.P is back.
Hapo sawa. Just to echo what he said and the other gentleman as well. So, the theme around the music is innovation and peace, you know. In as much as there's a lot of bullshit going on, you can decide to be the one complaining all the time or actually offering a solution and trying to work around the problem. So, you know, that's the whole spirit and vibe behind the song. And si tumekam listening, bro, si hold back. So far tumesikia? Sindio? Yeah. Tumesikia ngapi?
Several.
Ebu tupange sasa. Unatupangaje?
Ngoja bado, mimi nataka kusikia kama there's anybody else with feedback about Z-Anthem.
Or any track that pia wamesikia.
Yes.
Yeah. So far.
Which song do you guys want us to replay? Oh, Anto has something to say. You want to listen to the first track? Haina Jina. Haina Jina. Okay, we're going to redo Haina Jina. Any other track you want us to redo? Z-Anthem. Any other track you want us to redo? Z. Which one? Fire. Okay, so we have Haina Jina followed by Z-Anthem followed by Fire.
Gotcha.
Any other song you want us to redo? Cheza Biggy. Basically all of them. Amazing, amazing. So we're gonna go on a short, quick break. Najua maybe akili imechoka, kaskari kameshuka. So we're gonna pump up the energy just a bit. Inside here we're gonna have Rude Boy play just some low-key music, but outside is where the party will be just for 10 minutes. For how many minutes? 10 minutes. If you haven't gotten your drink, the bar is there. Go and order your drink. And we all head out outside for the 10 minutes. We're going to be having the band. If you came early enough, you found the band playing. So the band is going to be playing Collo songs. There's a list of Collo songs, the OG hit songs, those ones. Those are the ones we're going to be singing along to. So we're going to be having Mozart on the MD, and we're going to be singing it with the band. Do not be shy. Sisi hapa wote ni wasanii, okay? For today, hata kama wewe si msanii, sisi wote tunaimba, okay? Do not be shy. So we're going to head out, break for 10 minutes, and then we're going to be back, okay? And when we'll be back, we'll be coming back with unreleased music. We're coming back with what? Unreleased music. Yes, so please stay tuned, stay around, stick around. We have amazing things in tune for you guys. So, yeah. To re-listen to, and within the audience we can see some additional attendees. Thank you to everybody who has made it to come and appreciate King Collo, right? D.E.P is back. When I say D.E.P, you say Collo. D.E.P? D.E.P? When I say Collo, you say D.E.P. Collo? Collo? Yes, I love it. I love it so much. Thank you all for making it here. So we're going to listen to 3 tracks before we get into the unreleased music. 3 tracks that we had already listened to and that were requested by some of the members of the audience. So the first one that was requested was Haina Gina. The second one that was requested was Fire. And the third one that was requested was McolloM. Yes. So, Rude Boy, you're going to take us through Haina Gina, Fire, and Z-Anthem.
As Africans, I think we need a voters exchange program. Where we vote for Uganda, Uganda vote for us.
It's right after Gina.
Not that one, the musician. And then they are looking at us, they're like, watch a Koya.
Yes. Akili nywele tutapita mitiani na flying colors ka kichwa ya tekashi. Pia tuko mbele ka dere ni kidhani. Applying hours tuko biz usikashi. Flow bado bie, but do I say? Trust and obey, wanajua form ni gani. Karashian roulette Buddha, hapa usiplay. Kuna order of the day, niko sure form ni gani. Unauliza, kitaeleweka, skiza. Lakini usitetemeke si miujiza. Mizani zipo tele za kuigiza. Mistari teki tingisha kichwa ni kamba anaitika. Usikatae neno ilishakubalika. Piga lap ndo ujojo waifika. Kila mukoro ana siri ya kupika au vipi? Asiyetembea usema mamake pekee ndo anajua kupika. Dunia ina Afrika nasi tuko East Africa. Kenya ina Wakenya, tofauti ni ukabila. Hatuwezi gawanyika hapa, Yesu ndiye pila. So daima mimi ni Mkenya, injili itasikika. Niko on meaning tuko live in your speakers. Pick a bone, you cannot survive in my sneakers. I'm sicker though, not a surprise that I'm slicker. Volume iko sawa, beat ni nazika. Kamkuyo na usapere, wakale wana ukale. Mkamba na ukao na wajaka wana ujadhe. Meru ni merume kosto, kuna Mswahili Mluya ana ulunje. So flow ina ujasiri. When the potter mindo clay God. No Harry Potter hapo chawi yezi play Lord. DJ Khalid anajua we the best. Ama Juna Joshani bless me ni Western na. Yes. Bado tunatafutia ngoma jina. Wanasema kufanya kazi na Collo imekuwa difficult. Jua mezoea kumanipulatiwa. Since wako so religious na ko spiritual. Siwezi compromise, why hallucinate? Usi confuse kanisa na uchawi, hizi cult. Nabii akikukemea siku implicate. Ni the so-called believers wanna chase miracles. Wanazo advertise wakicongregate. If you can't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Back down for nothing, stand tall ka Benny Hinn. Nina chembe cha imani katikati ka belly ring. Napenda vile ina sound, I can call for anything. Kama hasira ni hasara tuwezi kosana. Flow kali uliza oji na ndo God papa. Hot and sweet hapo sawa niko hot sana. Ni yule MC mfupi na simoji oops Kaio. God be the glory. Amen.
Next, we're going to go to Fire. How did you guys like that one? DJ Rude Boy.
Make we do this. Fourth man. Holy Ghost bars. Twende kazi.
Wazazi walianza huruma. Mimi kazaliwa auta. Kidogo ndoa ikachuchuma. West ikakuwa ndo mtaa. Saint C, Mac. Kiuna tulipanda hadi patch. Toka form 2 tuka form crew. Ikakuwa mega yani catch. Okay, joto ibambe, moto iwake, ndo tuipate. Jotu yashe irori na nare kidogo ka breeze. Please be at ease, thought to jikaze, flow to itambe. Flow to itambe, utake ustake, ndo to itande. Fire! Tunateketea, Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu tu twamtendereza, Yesu juu ndiye Ebeneza. Fire! Tunateketea, Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu tu twamtendereza, Yesu juu ndiye Ebeneza. From secular vuka to gospel, gospel vuma to secular. Permanent home see your hostel though, temporary ndio regular. South C, South B, hema tushadunga hadi West D. Na la starehe kangara, hata bila sherehe na ngea. Joto ibambe, moto iwake, ndo tuipate, ndo tuiashe. Fire, fire, irori na nare, kidogo ka breeze. Flow, please be at ease, though tujikaze. Kuna fire, tunateketea, Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu tu twamtendereza, ni Yesu juu ndiye Ebeneza. Fire, tunateketea, Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu tu twamtendereza, ni Yesu juu ndiye Ebeneza. Na hatujafika, hapana, nani tena kasi Ebeneza? Hilo jina litasikika. Who else kasi Ebeneza? Anapoita naitika, njia ashatengeneza, ndo napita kwa hakika. Pia anatekeleza. Fire! Tunateketea, Holy Ghost anateketeza. Kuna fire! Yesu tu twamtendereza, ni Yesu juu ndiye Ebeneza. Fire! Tunateketea, Holy Ghost anateketeza. Yesu tu twamtendereza, ni Yesu juu ndiye Ebeneza. Fire! Yes! Mzi! Hii ni wale wa Z Generation Z Colonim Z 2 times Z Tingalinga Ling ling. This time tunahakikisha itabidi tujiandikishe. BVC status yako iko vipi? Cheki hali uisahihishe juu. Nani anafaa aingie gava? System ina need kiongozi. Ugonjwa akili ni bala. Kama akiba siasa haiosi. Revolutions finally here. King order loud and clear. It's now or never, time he may come. Ring the alarm, ring the alarm. Wale wa Generation Colony, sauti ya vizazi Chenya wa. Unless gava iseme bado tu uko hata kama ushanyuria. Pia ni muhimu ukimake chapa, kuna ile unachangia kuran gava. Unless gava iseme utabaindai na ukose kuikonya. Unless gava iseme mali si yako na ndoa si kuoa. Elimu ni muhimu, certified. Charity begins at home. Uliza Ngilu, piga tick niko verified indeed. From the 254 Mbuzi mini msabibu. The revolution's finally here. King order loud and clear. It's now or never, time he may come. Ring the alarm, ring the alarm. Wale wa Generation D.E.P king wa rap man Collo MC. Wale wa Generation yes, sauti ya vizazi Jenya wa finance bill 24 to reject. Yes, 25 ni reset. 26 to na fix for 2027. Still ill, killing a demand ni respect. Sava iko wazi unaweza inspect. Meaning to go on for 2027. Tingalinga, ling ling, tingalinga, ling ling, tingalinga, ling ling. Leo kuna gen tunajuaniwa. Wale wa Generation D.E.P king wa rap man Collo MC. Yes, sauti ya vizazi Jenya wa Gavani sisi ndo gava.
kutoka silent ones, mabuma, Gen X, millennials, Gen Alpha, I see you baby. Tuko pajamo, tupendane, tuishi kwa amani au sio? Heshima lazima, Collo, King is back.
The king is back. A round of applause for King Collo. Yes, remember we are here for the one and only Collo. We are here for his listening party. And we are grateful that you guys honored our invite and were able to join us here today. Remember when you post the videos, when you post the photos, remember to tag Collo. The hashtag is hashtag DEPisback. Remember to tag Mageuzi Hub, our beautiful venue. And remember to tag Peach Marketing. And remember to tag Ongeza_volume. Yes, so now we are on to the interesting part. And just a reminder of the house rules. We are here for a listening party. We are here for what? A listening party. And what happens at a listening party?
We listen.
Nimewaingiza darasa. Yes. So let us try as much as possible to do more of the listening than the talking. Let's put the noise at a minimum, okay? Okay. Tuko sawa? Yes, so we're getting to the most interesting part of this listening party, the unreleased. And at Ongeza Volume, we usually say, utamu wa live shows ni unreleased. Utamu wa live shows ni unreleased. Yes, and that is why we are here. So, what I'm going to ask you next, Collo, what should we expect from you going forward? We've listened to your normal hits, zenye tunazijua kutoka utotoni, and we've listened to the new age Collo, 2023-2024. So now, as of last week, we had Z-Anthem, which we are going to replay. Nimeona kuna mtu ana request tucheze tena. Tutaicheza tena na tena. Yes. So, but we want to listen to what do you have for us as Collo? What should we expect from you now that the king is back? What should we expect?
Like, just what to expect is, actually, let's not expect, let's agree.
Let's agree.
Yes.
Tuelewane.
Unajua ukiexpect unaweza kuwa frustrated. Tunaweza agree that naka kurelease as much music as possible. Kufidwa sena some good music juu. Nisipodu hivyo nimerealize kuna wase wengine wana release na sitaki kwa ile camp ya kucomplain about songs specific. So I just want to go on a drive as mentioned when we visited Big Beat Studio to come up. I mentioned earlier on that we had to listen to 42 beats. So there's a lot of music that is going to come. I'm working towards an album.
A round of applause for that. We're working towards a Collo album. Yeah, that is a big deal.
Yeah, I've done like a mixtape once. That was in 2013. But I've never really come out with a solo album as Collo, you know. So I can say that I want to make as much music as possible. Hopefully in 2025 the album will be out. But as we head towards that, this is where we begin. So this is a very special moment for me.
A round of applause. So have you been working on something?
A lot. There's so much music that we've worked on. And for today, I want us to perhaps just listen to two, first of all. 2 songs unreleased. Then we can decide on which one should come out first, perhaps. Yeah, I think that's a good place to start.
Okay, yeah, that's a good place to start.
Yes.
So we're going to listen to 2 unreleased tracks. Which one do you want us to start with? Kaende?
Kaende. Na feel maze kidogo vulnerable.
This is a very vulnerable moment.
Maze. But yeah, kaende kakiendanga.
Okay, we're going to have Rude Boy play unreleased Kaende. Now tunakumbuka hii ni listening party, we listen. Yes, please. Rude Boy.
Kaende, tunawapiga vindio. Wakirusha mapunch, tunawapiga vindio. Wakirusha mapunch, tunawapiga vindio. Wakirusha mapunch, tunawapiga vindio.
Afya ni akili, mapya lazima ya wasili. Gumzo mshiko ndo tubonge, tuko wele mbele situsonge. Mwendo wa kasi tupige kasi, kwisha kama farasi wacha urasi. Nevertheless, shikamo mara saba, marahaba kibingwa. Meditating, so flight elevating. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Isn't this what you've anticipated? Meditating, so flight and levitating. Cause we started from the bottom, now we here. Isn't this what you've anticipated?
Kaende, hey, kaende. Kaende, hey, kaende. Kaende, hey, kaende. Kaende, hey, kaende.
Yes, kuna venye nita left, vitu ziko right. Civics itabidi imefikia maskini juu tajiri amelala bila lights. Hii hapa ni emancipation, kemea manipulation. Punguza panganga, pereka, sitaki ufala, pereka. Tuko juu ya calculation, how to work around this subjugation. Sina time ya kujam siteti, stress ikikam to relax kiseti. Tuko juu ya calculation, how to work around this subjugation. Sina time ya kujam siteti, stress ikikam to relax kiseti.
Kaende, hey, kaende. Kaende, hey, kaende. Kaende, hey, kaende. Kaende, hey, kaende. Wakirusha mapunch, tunawapiga vindio. Wakirusha mapunch, tunawapiga vindio. Wakirusha mapunch, tunawapiga vindio. Wakirusha mapunch, tunawapiga vindio.
That is interesting. Yes, before you speak, I'm going to ask you guys, one or two people, just randomly tell me how you're feeling. How do you think of the track? What do you think of the track? Just honest feedback. Randomly. Anything that comes to your mind. I know you're looking at me. You want the mic? Randomly. Kaende. Oh, there's someone. Please pass it behind. Random thoughts. What has come to your mind? How do you feel about the track? How has it made you feel? Whatever.
Wagwan. Yeah, I love the hook. Hiyo flow kwanza ni catchy. Mimi naitwa Asam Gavi, the lyrical disease with the killer flow music. Yeah. Collo King wa rap hapo hivyo manze. I love this one. Before I even listen to the next one, mimi na feel ndo the one kwanza ya kutoka hiyo unasema.
Niko keen kusema umesema nini appreciate nini sana about your track?
I think amesema the hook.
The hook?
Yes.
Hapo sawa kabisa.
Hook and the flow.
Yeah.
Hapo sawa. Your bounce ni the one.
Hapo sawa mzee.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that. Anybody else? Just one more. Oh, there's someone there at the back.
Niaje wase?
Kabisa.
My name is Chiluba, aka Chiluba the One.
Maze Chilu!
So, I'm a dancer. Now, from a dancer's point of view, I feel like pale TikTok wase watanguka nayo.
Amen to that, Maze.
I can just picture wase kaende naona wakienda nayo.
Wakirusha mapunch tunawapiga vindio. Hiyo vindio lazima ushrab.
Exactly. So, big up. I love it.
Bless up, man.
Thank you so much. Please pass the mic at the back. There's someone at the back who's raised their hand. Kumbe ni Antoinette, the queen.
Hi.
Hi, Ant.
My name is Antoinette Aiko, and my remarks are, you pull it up.
Oh, we pull it up. We're going to replay it. I promise you, we're going to replay it. promise. I just want Collo to talk about it just a bit, and then we'll replay it, then go to the next one, okay? Anybody else with anything to say? Collo,
Yeah.
what was in your mind? Ukituambia hapo Kaende. What are you telling us? What is this song? Who produced it? Tell us everything. We want to hear everything about it.
Okay. So, as mentioned earlier, borrowing from the theme of Z-Anthem, it's innovation and peace. So, the connotations around that is how do we heal, reconcile, you know? A generation rise up, imesema kitu fulani, but hizo solutions tunazifindaje, and how do we keep the music flowing to pass the message, you know? So, unajua afadhali ujibebe fala then ubebwe fala. So ukiona msana kubeba fala, kuna hiyo nikaa turn the other cheek. So akirusha mapunch, sisi tunapiga video, yani tunarecord, tunaonesha ufala yao, unacheki. So kuna gap ingine pia. Msemgine juzi alikuwa ameniambia nikiwa Bondo, I visited Bondo over the weekend. There was a project being done there for kids and art and stuff like that. So a friend of mine said, yo, you know, as you're hoping to get the largest voter turnout ever, as you, because that's, I really just want, if we could get like 20 million voting, 20 million people, even better, you know, something bigger than vijana tugutuke. Sijika kuna wasa walikuwa hiyo time, kuna of course majenzi hiyo time walikuwa younger, but in the same light, ini ka follow up from hiyo conversation ya Z-Anthem. So umesikia Z-Anthem, okay, alafu, so tunasema Kaende wakirusha, ukisikia hapo afya ni nini, akili. So there's a connotation of mental health. Pia kwa Z-Anthem asema ugonjwa wa akili ni bala. Mental health is real, and I can say the issue is not the systems or the structures, in my opinion. It's just the fact that perhaps we have leaders who are unwell. So even in the lyrics I bring it, I will say afya ni akili, unaona, na pia mapya lazima ya wasili.
Okay, that's amazing. Should we pull up Kaende? Yes, you guys want to listen to it once again? Just once more, and then we can proceed, okay? Yes, Collo? Yes. DJ Rude Boy.
Afya ni akili, mapya lazima ya wasili. Gumzo mshikondo tubonge, tuko wele mbele situsonge. Mwendo wa kasi tupige kazi, wish kama farasi wacha kurasi. Nevertheless, shikamo mara saba, marahaba kibingwa. Meditating, so flight elevating. Started from the bottom, now we here. Isn't this what you've anticipated? Meditating, so flight. Yes, kuna venye nita left, vitu ziko right. Civics itabidi imefikia maskini juu tajiri amelala bila lights. Hapa ni emancipation, kemea manipulation. Punguza panganga, pereka, sitaki ufala, pereka, tuko juu ya calculation, how to work around this subjugation. Sina time ya kujam siteti, stress ikikam to relax kiseti. Tuko juu ya calculation, how to work around this subjugation. Sina time ya kujam siteti, stress ikikam to relax kiseti.
Vindio. It's so raw.
Yes.
Long live Ogopa DJs.
A round of applause for Ogopa DJs.
Na pia kwa hiyo session nilikuwa na best yangu is a songwriter anaitwa Georges Waitena. I just want to acknowledge him and tell artists it's also okay to work with co-writers. If you have a good songwriter, don't feel like it's pressure. Work with people. Kuna wase wenye ni yani ni forte yao, unaona. So he's actually the one who came up with the idea of wakirusha mapunch na wapiga video. I'm like, yeah. Sawa, twende kazi. So I want to acknowledge him as a songwriter on the track also.
That is amazing. So big up Ogopa Videos and the songwriters that walichangia to that amazing song. So we're going to
bado ijaisha
bado
by the time ile kitu mtakuwa mnasikia final itakuwa fiam. Yes.
Ebu mseme fiam. Leo Collo anatupatia ma ad-libs mbaya. Yes, so on to the second unreleased jam.
Yes.
Are you going to talk about it first before we play it?
So ladies and gentlemen, this is the final track that I would like for you to have a listen to. It's called Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
No, not extraordinary.
Oh, extraordinary. Apologies. Yes. Apologies, King. It's extraordinary.
Extraordinary. You know, you have to say it with a raw, you know, extraordinary.
Extraordinary. Yeah. Can I hear you guys say extraordinary? Yes, mashallah, like that. Just like that.
You know, actually, funniest thing is, the other day we're just preparing for this. You told me, hey, McolloM, you're so extra.
Don't tell me that's where you got it from.
I went to the studio straight and I said, you know, that's the one. So yeah, let's have a listen to the song and then we can have a chat. DJ Rude Boy.
Bars. Yes, tunazidrop kama hourglass. Rhymes amwagika in abundance. Mike nikishika ni kundia lala na juu ya beat na anguka kama avalanche. Tabasam, make sure umepata sam. Usikie utam na ka ina slap confirm.
Pula.
We say pull up. DJ Beautiful, let's go.
Yes, tunazidrop kama hourglass. Rhymes amwagika in abundance. Mike nikishika ni kundia lala na juu ya beat na anguka kama avalanche. Tabasam, make sure umepata sam. Usikie utam na ka ina slap confirm. Nimeshikilia hii game for long kwa palm. Usinilete mankino orangutan. Bado niko ni muhimu kukapitia. Juu chini kama siso. Papirati lipima hisia. Hivyo leo basi tunasababisha. Ndo tutande sana ibei. Wasanii na wakilisha. Ambia wadao wafike bei. Au sio? Miukuwa extra. Miukuwa extraordinary. Ndio maana niko extra. Ebana niko extraordinary. And I'm so extra. Extraordinary. Kila kitu ni extra. Kila kitu ni extraordinary. Full sako. Hii life huwa full sako. Tulichangia quota zikapita nusu na pia kuna truth hapo. Look up in the sky you guy. I and I fly too high. Kando nina ripe no delay. Ni watafurahia nikisikia hii muziki. Nikisikia miuchizi. Wacha niseme cha wela. No chichimini wa makwela. Sio kesi, mbona uongezi. Volume iko sawa kuna dawa. Sondo kuna chacha. Kani kikulacho unakacha. Joni kini macho wena gacha. Miukuwa extra. Miukuwa extraordinary.
Ate?
Ndio maana niko extra. Ebana niko extraordinary.
Ate.
And I'm so extra. Extraordinary.
Alafu ya mwisho.
Kila kitu ni extra. Kila kitu ni extraordinary. miukuwa extra, miukuwa extraordinary. Ndio maana niko extra, ebana niko extraordinary. And I'm so extraordinary. Kila kitu ni extra, kila kitu ni extraordinary. Mistari ukiitisha wejua utapewa.
Ukiitisha unapewa.
Kuna wale wanachora na wale uchorewa. Delivery ni simple lakini tofauti. Collo generali piga saluti.
Collo when him extra.
Lazima extraordinary.
Extraordinary. Kuna table lenye ilituambia hapa to pull up. I want to hear what they have to say about the song.
Niaje jamaa. Mimi naitwa Frasha na najua kuna remix ya hii song.
Nduru ya Frasha iko wapi?
Najua kuna remix ya hii song. Haijatoka lakini itatoka.
Okay, back to you guys. This side, does anybody want to say something about the song? How you feeling? How you feeling? Extra. You feeling extra? Extraordinary. East side, oh, amazing, amazing.
Yeah, my name is Sapato Peeps, Madaraka Festival in the house. For a long time, Collo, I feel like you've been on a leash. And I know this is a listening party, but I feel like you're celebrating like you're out of jail finally. Man, this is so dope, man. They have released you. We're so happy.
It's a release party, lakini they've released him. Anybody else has something to say? How are you feeling, guys? Yeah? Yeah. Wow. Okay, we're going to have Dr. Rain and then pass it to Kodo at the back.
Yo, King. So, first of all, I'm just so happy you're in your bag. You are exactly who the fuck you think you are, bro. And having witnessed that, having, the privilege to work with you and see your creative, how you create music, how you write your bars, how you structure, how deeply involved the bars, how deeply involved you get into that process. I'm just so glad that people have seen that and you're receiving your flowers. I'm just so happy for you, bro. That's zitoke, hizo ngoma zitoke. Alafu tuko na kesi, mimi na Esam tuko na kesi na wewe. Umekam studio mara ngapi na hujatuchezea hizi mangoma? Bro, hiyo lakini ni ya baadaye.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rain. Please do not be afraid to share your opinions. You are here to give us feedback so that we can know which song to release next. So,
Niaje.
So,
yangu ni
introduce yourself first.
Naitwa African. So yangu ni theory just based on the response that ingoma imepata after ilianza with the opening about 4 bars meza ya kina Big Pinapo and the legends Nameless Frasha walikuwa shawika pull up and then the energy ika translate through the room. For those who have noticed or maybe you haven't, na feel kuna a latent nostalgia in that song that ime cause iyo moment. And the moment the song started, maybe ukireplay mneza notice, kwa mind yangu, nilikuwa nasikia, wapende wasipende? Mimi bado niko, imenipeleka to that and ime feel, maybe that latent nostalgia and how ime feel, imefanya the energy, ime explode as it has.
Thank you for that, African. Anybody else has anything to share with us? Oh, at the front. Okay. Mzungu Mkali.
Habari zenu, mimi naitwa Mzungu Mkali. Collo, nataka kuambia, since the first day I met you, you've always kept it authentic and 100. You've given me your full, true self on every single time I've ever interacted with you. And you serve as a role model to me in that regard. And this song fully embraces that. This song fully embraces your own authentic self. Extraordinary, baby. We have to learn from this man here.
Extraordinary. Thank you for that. Anybody? I hope I'm not sifungi mtu nje. This someone? Oh, okay. So, amazing. Nakuja your side.
My name is Gloria Mweni, and I'm a lover of Kenyan music.
A round of applause for Kenyan music in the building.
So I grew up to listening to akina these guys. Actually, sijai grow up. Ukiangalia Spotify yangu, it is still their songs. And rapping their songs is quite easy. Up until leo nikaambiwa imba ya Collo. Nafika nusu nauliza unapumuanga. Tuanze hapo. Do you breathe while you're rapping? That is why she said no one can be Collo like Collo can be Collo. I can imitate a lot of artists. I can sing karaoke on a lot of songs. But your songs have such technique. And today, unatupea hiyo feel na gospel vibe. I want people to understand how difficult it is.
Can we please listen to her as she speaks? We say this is a listening party and we do what? We listen.
Listen.
How to make a gospel song. Have the beats that it has, still sound like it is passing a Christian message, na bado ikuwe na the lyrical game uko nayo. You are indeed the king of rap.
Bless, man.
Kolonim.
Mimi naitwa Mose, nimekuwa fan wa muziki za Kenya kutoka kitambo.
Mose,
tumekava events za tumekuwa watu wa media kutoka kitambo. Lakini hiyo sound inanirudisha nanipea nostalgia mzuri sana. Najua kuna sound ya Kenya ilikuwa imepotea. Mimi naona hiyo sound ni kama inaanza umeirudisha kiasi. Iko fiti mbaya. Hiyo ina bounce hivi. Ogopa style hivi. Manze hiyo sound ilikuwa imelost kwa Kenya music. Manze nafurahia sana iko.
Asante yani guys. Jamaa kwanza Mose manze respect sana. Yani mshaisikia paparazzi. Sasa kutoka zile before IG. Before hiyo time kainge kwa kuanikwa lakini jamaa he's been there. Maze respect. Thank you for that feedback. Asante sana.
A round of applause for yourselves. Thank you so much for the feedback you're giving us.
Hi Collo.
Hey.
You said fourth.
Tuanze na jina tafadhali ndo tukujue sote.
This is Robert.
Yes sir. Thank you.
You said fourth, so I relate. Tulianza na nyinyi. One thing, ungekimia, ungenyamaza, ungetujali, but umeamua kutujali. That was your opening line into Endelee. So thank you so much for sharing your gift with you. And one thing that I want to tell you today is, I've been listening to you for more than 15 years. When I look at the demography around this room, you have transcended across such a large demographic because you're giving us yourself. So continue doing that.
Thank you so
for that.
much.
I think at the back, is there somebody who wanted to say something? At the back? Yes, please.
My name is McKenna, and all I'm going to say is the king is indeed back.
The king is indeed back.
Bless,
that
bless,
is powerful.
bless.
Thank you so much for your opinions. Thank you so much for your feedback. I hope sifungi mtu nje. Oh my God, we're getting more and more. Yes, please.
Mr. Majali.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good stuff. Told you, we've had this conversation before, and that is it. You asked us to make a decision between the first track and this. Bro, you know what's you. You know who's you, man. The king is back. Well done.
The king is back. I think there's somebody who wanted to...
I could introduce myself.
Oh, introduce yourself, please.
My name is Oli. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've worked with Collo before. Yeah.
Oli, tumewak nae maze. A special shout out to Oli. He gave me a nice break opportunity to perform at the Christie Sevens. That was the first show we did like a month ago together with Kina Frasha maze ndani ya nyumba. So bless up. Asante sana Oli for making it. Asante.
Thank you so much. Anybody else before we... Okay.
So, hey, Chiluba again.
Yes, sir.
So, being in this room with the lovers of Kenyan music, I feel humbled, yani, na feel poor sana, because as a lover of music, I'm a dancer, but I'm still a lover of music. I've seen so many people put Kenyan music down. I travel a lot, and I always teach Kenyan music when I'm teaching abroad. It's not the popular thing to do. Everybody will do South African and Nigerian, but I choose to die with my people because I feel like if the industry goes up, I might be part of the people who benefit. So big up everybody. And Collo, I worked with Collo as his choreographer in 2012. Siani, 2012. And
guys. Chiluma is the one who choreographed the floss now video dance,
Yes,
man.
yes.
Respect, bro.
So yeah, I met him at that time. Kwanza sikuamini, nilijisikia for the rest of the year. And during that time, nakumbuka alikuwa na write songs kwa simu, and that's the first time I saw an artist in action. And I never forgot the way ulikuwa unanionyesha, unanichezea ma voice note, unaniambia sikia hii. Hiyo time mimi ni dancer, mimi sielewi. Sikuwa naelewa. But one thing even now, up to now, I tell myself, Collo is a good songwriter. Yani, there's something in how you write, na connect nayo. Yet I'm younger, but I still connect. So, big up yourself. Now, ukitoa hizi ngoma, tutatry to support as much as possible.
Thank you so much for that.
Respect, asante.
Now that the floor is open and we were all giving feedback, I want to open this chance to anybody who has any questions for Collo before we redo those bangers for you guys. Anybody who has a question, because the mic is already in the audience, who has a question for Collo?
First of all, let me just start by appreciating my brother Collo on behalf of my, my fellow artist here. Wazee wa industry. Hawa ni wazee wa industry. Millennials ndio. Huko hapo. Kataa tu lakini wewe ni mzee.
Kila mtu ni Gen Z.
But on a serious note, Collo, I congratulate you for what you're doing. Most people don't know, but being able to do such a thing, what you're doing right now, is not easy. Having people come together to come and listen to you means there is something that you have that not many people have. So I congratulate you for what you're doing right now, because you're also inspiring some of us who have, hanged our boots, or who reached a point where they had given up on this music thing. Because it's not easy. We all know, mwenye ameko kwa industry anajua story ya mziki ni ngumu, si rahisi. So I congratulate you for that. Secondly, I would like to appreciate your work. I believe you're one of the most, if not the best, rappers we have in this country. I love how you spit your rhymes. I love how you write your music. I love how you do your thing. My question is, are we going to have a Klepto reunion?
Where?
Yeah, because there is something about Klepto that made the three of you who you are individually. And so, just like the way we have Sauti Soul, the way we have, and I love my sister over there. Can you wave to the people?
Maureen from Elani, make some noise, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I mean, we have some beautiful music from so many artists in this country. And like our brother here said, there's not much love. Like, there's still not that love that people deserve. Eh? So, are we going to have Klepto back? Are you guys going to come back and give us, even if not so much, at least one album from Klepto? I know you all have your separate, endeavors, but are we going to have Klepto back? Because there's something about the three of you that made you guys. And personally, I miss that. I really miss that. And I want to see it back. Yeah, so kindly, could you answer that?
Before Collo, you answer, we don't want to assume that everybody in this room knows who the quote Klepto is. So, no, I'm actually very serious.
You're right.
I'm actually very serious.
I'm
actually very serious. I want you first to say what Klepto is, who Klepto is, just a brief introduction, then go in and answer the question.
as far as recording music is concerned, I started off my career in 2001. And I was part of a group called Kleptomaniacs. The group disbanded in 2007 after we finished a tour in the US. And then 2007 was a very significant year. However, it's where I started off my career as a collaborator. So collaboration for me is everything, you know. And most of my successful works musically have been through collaborations. So if you think about away from Klepto, with Sheila Mwanyiga, special shout out to her, aka Nikki, together with the likes of P-Unit, Frasha Gabu Bona, you know, collaborating also with Big P na Kondani ya Nyumba, the Peace from the East, Maze, you know, and Camp Mula, you know, through those ages. And then eventually, even just winning like an award through the Groove, which was for Bazokizo, it was all about collaboration. So I thank God for that opportunity to kick off my career in that way, because I was really young then, you know. I can confidently say I was a trio mio of our era, you know, confidently. And what we got to do, like, we were just doing what we loved doing the most. And the reality is, then we didn't have as much responsibility as we do today. And, you know, like I said earlier, music is a very expensive sport. So the reality of building a better environment to be able to do what you love doing, as your money makes money, requires some financial literacy. And just to mirror what Mr. Lenny said, we're in a space where, and I'll quote someone who said, artists in Kenya have been brutally exploited. Not everyone would want to be associated in that. The guys want to enjoy the music, but to actually think about what it takes to do music and put it out there and share it and get it out there and prepare to go and perform is not a very pleasant process. So I just thank God for especially the OGs on that table who have always acted as big brothers to me. So for me to still be able to do it is because I see them and I can see what God has put in them. So for me, it's just to share the same energy. And yes, I spoke to the founder of Klepto, aka Roba, and he was like, yo, man, I think we need to do like a deluxe album, you know. It's needed because even Mr. Nyamari wants to do some Klepto shit. So probably 2025, you might see a Klepto project. Yes.
How does that sound? Yeah? Would you guys like that? Yeah. Amazing, amazing. Thank you, Mr. Lenny, for that question.
Very good question. You tuendelea kuizungumzia zaidi. Yeah?
Oh, there's another question there.
Yes. Bro. Kwanza, munaweza niita, wengine wanitanga Monski, wengine nitanga Mchizi, Scans, Baba Girls, lakini wengi wenu, my fellow Gen Zs, mnajua kama Nameless. But to me right now, I want to tell you something, bro, man. I'm in so much joy to see you sitting on your throne, bro. When I walked in that gate, I saw a happy friend, a happy guy. Yani, you're so happy to be in this space. And you know, a real king is a king who can accept that he's vulnerable. So when he said you're vulnerable, I knew you're among friends. Because as artists, many of the times, we have to stand and look strong for the fans. But for friends here, you can be vulnerable. Sindio? But I want to let you know, man, you have an amazing talent. And let me tell you, all of us here were artists. All of us, from us Gen Zs all the way to millennials and Gen Xs, we're all pioneers. Meaning, we have to learn the hard way. We have to make mistakes. We have to fall so that other people can build on it. So let's be proud of our mistakes, guys. Let no one make you feel bad about making a mistake, because hakuna shule tulienda, bro. Indio shule yani, shule ya hard knocks. School of hard knocks. When you break, when you come together, when you fail, realize you're being a teacher to many others. Even times they'll, hata wengine wanalan wanaweza kukudharau, but you be proud of the fact that they don't even know that they are learning from our mistakes. Indio? So Collo manze, I'm so happy and proud that it's not easy to keep coming back and doing your thing and keep making us feel so amazing with your talent. Kuna vitu vingine ulipatiwa. One thing hata kabla lines ni sauti. Unajua ukiimba kuna hiyo sauti ina sound tu yani authority manze. Unajua, and you have it manze. Unakuwa mfalme. And I love the fact that you say mimi najua mimi ni king wa rap. Wewe ni king wa rap, Buddha. And you've taken us through many journeys manze. Umeenda secular, umeingia gospel, tumeenda na wewe hapa, umetoka gospel, secular, whatever it is, you're telling a story, bro. And you're telling a real and authentic story. So endelea hivyo hivyo. I like the fact that you call a few of us here to skiza, tukupatie feedback. It's important to take feedback and take it out there and keep going. Sindio? Because at the end of the day, they're not failing, you're teaching people. Sindio? Big up to the king wa rap hapa. I'll see you. Bless.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much from the Gen Zs on that side. We appreciate you. You have a question? Okay. We'll take it to her, then Uko Nyuma.
I don't want to...
Oh, you have a question?
Not a question. I just want to say something. Frasha Tena, I have had the privilege of working with Collo. You know, not in one song, but a couple of songs. And if you know Collo, you know he smiles. Anapenda kusmile sana, right? And I feel like Collo is back. Yani huyu jamaa, tukifanya song na yeye, unajua alikuwa anajiita king wa rap, so huwezi ingia kwa hiyo king. So mimi nikajiingiza king wa flow. Ndio pia mimi nikuwe king tufanye track na yeye. Wanipata. Collo, I'm glad you're back. But where we are in life, kama industry, collaborations tumefanya. I want us to get into partnerships. As an industry, partnership. Kama unajua msanii lawyer, tumia huyo lawyer. Kama unajua msanii akona equipment, enda kwake. Kama unajua msanii akona club, enda ukakunywa kwake. Let's start partnerships. Thank you, bro.
That is a really, really solid point. Supporting amongst ourselves. That is amazing. Do we have another question? Oh, there was a question here. Collo, how are you feeling?
Maze, royal and grand.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hey.
So my name is Chela. I am part of the team that did set up here. I have had the great privilege of meeting not only Collo, but also Big Pin, ako hapa pia. And one thing I can say is because I am a very big hip-hop fan, and I'm so passionate about that industry, and I've invested so much, and I work with many hip-hop artists. And the question I would like to ask, or the guidance I'd like to ask from Collo and even from the group of legendary people who we have been like using them as a cornerstone of inspiration when we are moving, is like, what is like the role of this conversation? Because this is something we've never had in any hip-hop show we've ever gone to or anything we've ever curated. Conversation has never been a part of it, in especially our industry as hip-hop artists. Let's put aside like everything else in terms of like R&B or any other thing we have. We've never had a platform where we can speak real challenges, we've even had him pointing out partnership instead of collaboration. That's something we haven't even developed in our industry. So what is the role of this conversation in moving us forward, in building us? And I think that's important for us to know so that when we move forward in our own spaces, because I'm sure there's a lot of hip-hop people here who need that guidance as much as we need it, and I'm sure even you need it. Every single day we need to keep reinstating ourselves that we matter and our conversation matters and our voices matter. Yeah, so that's my question.
That's a really good question. Thank you so much, Chela. So, last year hip-hop turned 50. In my opinion, it's the most influential culture of our era, it's shaped everything concerning who we are today. When you think about how we dress, how we relate, how in culinary arts, everything is hip-hop, you know. And as this culture is being celebrated, there is the genre of music, what they call hip-hop music. And I know that the genre wouldn't have used R&B as the sound, because the culture has different elements. There's graffiti, there's DJing, you know, there's b-boying, dancing, you know. So the only thing that hip-hop culture needed to advance as a culture was a rap style of music. And that's why I was very specific to Kingwa rap, rhythm and poetry, you know. So as the culture and the genre of music was celebrating 50 years last year, it was so sad that different spheres of influence, like, let's say, in governance and also in the church and places of religion, didn't acknowledge that culture that has shaped who we are. And so, as I was collaborating with the different guys that I did, like Awesome Rain in their album, Simba, we were talking about this issue about, okay, guys, if hip-hop has impacted this generation, to see even Africa boast with a sound called Afrobeats, which is being championed very well by Nigerians and Amapiano by South Africans, what's the perspective and what's the story of East Africa? And remember, in the community of East Africa, Kenya hosts the business hub. So as far as infrastructure and kukuambele, sindo tumekuwa always na added advantage kufanya mavitu, unaona. So okay, think about the 90s and going back into the 80s, many people had to come into Kenya to actually produce stuff. And guys used to benchmark with the Kenyan culture. And I can say this for a fact, people like Wizkid had to come, and he actually paid his flight to come and see, hey, who's this guy is called Camp Mula. You know, those are vibe, you know. So I needed to go beyond just entertaining people. And you know, we're just not here to entertain, but also influence a generation. So this is the beginning of so much more.
Thank you so much.
Maybe a final question before we close the Q&A. We don't want to... Hatutaki uende nyumbani na burning question.
Can I suggest a person to ask a question? This person. He's called Esam. This is an amazing artist, my very good friend. He's called Esam Gavi, and he's going to say something, actually. Since I have the mic and nobody has taken it from me, I'm going to take that advantage. He's an amazing artist. He's dope. Go listen, stream his music. It's called Esam Gavi, and he's amazing. Say something.
Wagwan tena.
Wagwan.
Mimi naitwa Esam Gavi, as she said. As someone who grew up listening to Collo, influenced by him, because I've always been a student of the game that is hip-hop, and Collo's always been the one person who represented that. Him and Nyash as a klepto. I always used to listen to you guys, and I was like, I need to beat the bar level that you guys always put out. When we did Simba, ulikuja na that same type of energy where niko fresh in the game, but this guy has the mileage on me. Now, uli drop bars on bars on bars always. Uli reignite the energy I've always had about you, that you are the GOAT, always been a GOAT, the best rapper ever.
Bless.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Bless. I love you, man.
Sawa sawa.
Hapo sawa.
Do we have any question before we close? Okay. Last question. Here's the mic, could you please?
Sasa nakuuliza, hiyo music video ya Extraordinary inatoka lini? Tunaitaka saa hii.
Umeitisha music video na ngoma yenyewe hata ija drop.
Inatoka lini? Tunaitaka saa hii, hatuwezi kugoja.
Maze, yani unaona after today, during once tumemaliza to agree, juu mimi nataka itoke as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Sio?
Si nimekuambia niko na rafiki hapa naweza kufanya.
Tuende kazi. Mimi niko open, niko flexible.
Thank you so much. Thank you every one of you who is here. Thank you so much for your feedback. Thank you for honoring the invite to come and listen to what Collo has to say. and to also give us feedback on the music. So between the two unreleased tracks, which is your favorite? Shout it out at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hakuna watu wa Kaende bana. Watu wa Kaende mlienda wapi? Walienda. Watu wa Kaende walienda. Okay, so we're going to play Extraordinary. But before we play Extraordinary, I think Collo can give us some closing remarks.
So, guys, I thank God, number one, for everything. When I got the chance to work as a copywriter at Scanad between 2012 and 2014, one of my creative directors taught me something: less is more. So I really don't like talking a lot in as much as I do. It will. In as much as, yeah, I try. So I don't want to say much for the closing remark. I just want to say thank you to every single soul that made it here today. I've been surprised. I can't even explain. I don't know. I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. Na nasema shukrani. You know me, I'm about bars, right? I'll say, E Mungu nguvu yetu ilete baraka kwetu. Haki iwe ngao na mlinzi, na tukae na undugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na amkeni ndugu zetu, tufanye sote bidii, nasi tujitoe kwa nguvu. Nchi yetu ya Kenya tunayoipenda, tuwe tayari kuili na tujenge taifa letu. Ndio wajibu wetu. Kenya istahili heshima. Tuungane mikono pamoja kazini. Kila siku tuwe na. Enjoy your drinks. Let us know where the after party is.
Yes, please.
Sindio. And keep streaming my music. Remember, Sauti ya Kijana is an initiative that I would welcome you to join, about the boy child manenos. Taji Records is available for us to be able to see how we can nurture younger talents and individual growth. And
Pitch marketing.
Pitch marketing, special shout out to you, Maze, the entire team, Maze. The entire, yani ombogi yote, staki kwanza majina, Julist ineza flow. Everyone else, Maze, behind Team Collo, Maze, mnajijua. Yani nyi wote ni Team Collo.
Are you going to shout me out?
Sasa uko hapa na kushout out, Maze.
Shout me out.
I love you so much, girl. Thank you so much, man. You've been wonderful. Hasn't she been a wonderful host? Ongeza volume. Hasn't she been a... Kwa majina naitwa Abigail. Diana. We actually just got to meet like a few days ago. And she was recommended by ule msana tuchezeanga PR anaitwa Laura. Omboku, uko ndani ya nyumba? Laura. Mwambie nampenda zaidi. Thank you so much. You and Ngendo Maze, you've done well. Asanteni sana.
Yes, and before you even conclude, I want to hijack your closing remarks.
Yeah.
There's something we do at Ongeza Volume. Do you guys love Collo? So what we do, we spread the love out there to the artists, Manze, because they give us everything that they can, and we need to appreciate what they do. So at the count of 3, I want you guys to say, we love you, Collo, okay? Okay? Usilie? Najua nimekuambush. This is an ambush, by the way. So 1, 2, 3. A round of applause for Collo. Did you have anything to say yet?
Na staki Maze, my speech ni
umemaliza.
Mimi ukwanga msem deep, so staki kwa
sawa.
So much vulnerable than I already have.
Once again, thank you so much for gracing our listening party. This has been the King of Rap. Hashtag DEP is back. Hashtag the King is back. Hashtag Collo is back.
DJ Rude Boy.
I have been your host for the afternoon, that is. My name is Abigail Diana of Ongeza Volume. Please go and listen to my podcast. We love Kenyan music and we are shouting everywhere about Kenyan music.
And just any parting shot.
Oh, damn.
Any parting shot. Siongei, promise. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to just call this gentleman here.
Kuna gentleman anaitwa?
Huyu hapa.
Mr. Gentleman.
Please, pole kuambush. Please. Please. Ladies and gentlemen. Karibu, bro.
A round of applause for this partnership in the making.
You guys, you don't even know. Like, if you enjoy Kenyan music and you enjoy entertainment, kulikuwa na comeback flani yenye wasali celebrate ya Nyashinsky brother yetu Biggy. But mimi nataka kusema officially, Kenyans, get ready for Naiboy! Welcome back home, bro.
Welcome
Karibu
back.
sana.
Welcome back.
I just wanted to acknowledge Naiboy Maze is back. I've not seen him like for years, Maze. Hata sikuwa najua atakam. But let's just get some drinks and enjoy.
Yes, get some drinks, have some fun, interact. Everybody that you want to know is here. I bet, I promise you. So thank you so much for coming once again. We have been your hosts, Collo, the amazing Collo. My name is Abigail Diana. Have a lovely evening, everyone.
Nimeshikilia hii game for long kwa pam. Usiniletee mankino aranga tang. Bado niko ni muhimu kukapitia juu chini kama siso. Papi ratili pima hisia. Hivyo leo basi tunasababisha ndo tutande sana ibei. Wasanii na wakilisha, ambia wadao wafike bei. Au sio? Miukuwa extraordinary. Ndio maana niko extra. Ebana niko extraordinary. And I'm so extraordinary. Kila kitu ni extra. Kila kitu ni extraordinary. Full sako, hii life huwa full sako. Tulichangia quota zikapita nusu na pia kuna truth hapo. Look up in the sky, you guy. I and I fly too high. Kando nina ripe no bilai. Ni watafurahia nikisikia hii muziki. Nikisikia miuchizi. Wacha niseme cha wela. No chichimini wa makwela. Sio kesi, mbona uongezi. Volume iko sawa, kuna dawa. Sondo kuna chacha. Kaniki kulacho unakacha. Joni kini macho wena gacha. Miukuwa extraordinary. Ndio maana niko extra. Ebana niko extraordinary. And I'm so extraordinary. Kila kitu ni extra. Kila kitu ni extraordinary. Miukuwa extraordinary. Ndio maana niko extra. Ebana niko extraordinary. And I'm so extraordinary. Kila kitu ni extra. Kila kitu ni extraordinary. Mistari ukiitisha wejua utapewa.